Hey guys, Ace is here for netplaymarketing.com. Now, this is your first time here on the blog. Do me a favor. Let's get connected. Add me on Facebook, Twitter, whatever is easiest for you. And that way you're able to ask any questions in regards to any of the content that I put up on here. Or, if you're looking for some additional content from me, feel free to, shoot me a message and I'd love to, always get ideas for me to put up more content. Now, if you're following this blog in particular, you probably have some questions in regards to Wake Up Now. Is it a scam or is it the real deal? So I'm going to break it down for you the next couple minutes so that way you guys can understand it and exactly what it is that they are all about. So Wake Up Now is a financial wellness company, and essentially what they do is they help people manage money, save money, and if they choose to, they can make some money as well. So the whole vision behind the company really is to save people more money than it costs for them to be a member with them. So think of it like kind of like Costco. Okay, so you pay a subscription to Costco so that you get access to different discounts and wholesale prices on things, right? So Wake Up Now is kind of that same sort of idea. So the way that they do this though is that they kind of focus through a lot of digital platforms. So stats show, that last year during the holiday season that Cyber Monday actually outsold Black Friday. So for those of you who don't know what Cyber Monday is, it's actually an online only sale, and it actually outsold Black Friday last year. And we know that Black Friday is always the day to get deals. Why? Because it's easier to get things cheaper online. So Wake Up Now is very aware of this. So essentially what they do is they have the marketplace. So the marketplace essentially works kind of like any other online kind of website like Amazon.com or anything like that, where you can go online and buy stuff. So if you're looking for a shirt, a pair of pants, electronics, pretty much anything you're looking for you can find on the hub. And and basically what you do is you'll get a discount, right? And usually those discounts are actually even cheaper than those on Amazon.com. Pretty good, right? So that's one way that they help you save money. The second though is actually on the globe. So they have access to their one local app, which essentially is just an app for your phone, whether you're an iPhone or Android, and it allows you to actually access deals that you can kind of use on the fly. So it's almost like an online coupon that you have basically on your phone. So that way you can actually go ahead and just go to the store, show them your coupon, and away as you go. So actually a couple weeks ago, I was in Ottawa, and we were able to save about 50% off of our stay just because I had my app on me. So it's pretty sweet. So from there, another way that Wake Up Now allows you to save money is their vacation club. So the vacation club, is very competitive to all their online websites like Expedia, Red Tag Deals, and all those other ones that you usually are used to. However, what they do have access to though is Hot Weeks. So basically, and I'm sure you know, a lot of those last minute deals that people love to buy are very, very last minute. So people usually buy them today and they basically have to leave tomorrow. So Vacation Club essentially what it allows you to do is it actually gives you up to 3 weeks for you to be able to take advantage of their hot weeks or their last minute deals, right? So there's some very, very good deals that you can actually get on there. Right, so for an example for you, something that's actually recent is actually on the website right now is one to Costa Rica. So an actually 6-person stay for 7 days for Costa Rica normally would cost you about $1,800. You're actually going to get it for $314. Pretty good deal, right? That comes out to like less than $100 per person, right? So it's insane. And then from there, there's always deals like that. It's literally updated a couple times a week, so you can get tons and tons of deals. And if you're looking for a specific destination though, and you want to get a deal, they will get you the best deal that they possibly can, and they will match any other deal that they'll be able to find you. So they guarantee you kind of the lowest prices on it, which is pretty sweet. So, aside from Vacation Club, then you get access to basically a bunch of different types of softwares. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about really the main two here because these are probably the best ones that I can probably say that I've used myself. So the first one is Taxbot. Okay, so Taxbot essentially is when you are a member with Wake Up Now or any sort of home-based business, you have access to saving tons of things that you can through business expenses off of your taxes. So for example, some of the things that people do every day that people don't realize they can write off in their taxes are things like meals outside. 50% off any meal you can actually do. You can take a percentage off of your mileage. For every mile that you actually drive, you're able to write off things like your internet bill, your cell phone bill, things like that if you're using it for business. Even a percentage of your mortgage or rent, sorry, you're actually able to write off because of a business. So traditionally, what you'd have to do is you'd have to save all your receipts and use that so you can put it towards your taxes at the end of the year. But what Taxbot lets you do is actually it's an app and a web, and then basically you get access to it through their online platform as well. Is it lets you basically take pictures of your receipts through your through your smartphone, and it stores it for you on the cloud, actually on a couple different cloud services in case of anything, right? And basically lets you do it on the fly. So you're basically able to do it right there and then. You don't have to save your receipts for later on. You have the proof, you take a picture, you fill in a couple of boxes, and away you go. It'll literally take you about 30 seconds to be able to take a picture of your receipt and store it. So it makes it super, super handy. So for me personally, I was actually able to more than double my tax return last year. So I went from having a $3,000 tax return to an almost $8,000 tax return this year, simply because I started being more diligent with my pictures in terms of the receipts that I had for my meals and mainly driving. So that was pretty cool. Now, the last software I'm going to talk about, guys, is the One Finance, so WakeUpNow Finance. So many people, I'm sure you guys are probably the same. We went through school and everything else. We learned a lot of things in our math class, but one thing we didn't actually learn was actually how to manage our own money. So what WakeUpNow basically allows you to do is the WakeUpNow Finance allows you to kind of link your credit cards and your income, so you can kind of see what your spending habits are kind of like. But it takes an extra step. All right. So aside from monitoring your how your expenses and your income is, so you can kind of see how much you're spending, it'll also allow you to create a financial plan for yourself, so that way you can actually get yourself either out of debt for one, or secondly, if you're saving up for something, if for example like the down payment of a home, car, or something, it shows you how you can make that happen and how you can make that a reality through the software, which is very, very cool. I can attest to this myself. I never really noticed how much money I actually had until I started paying attention in terms of how I was spending it. And now, I literally have accounts for income, money that I'm actually able to donate, money that I use for fun, and everything else. And it's great, all right? And I can attest that to basically being able to manage my money a little bit better. So essentially, guys, that's kind of the idea of what WakeUpNow actually provides. So as you can see from using all those different services, on average, what they estimate is that people could save anywhere between $200 to $300 every single month on their kind of daily expenses. So the actual cost for you to become a member with WakeUpNow or an independent business owner is $100. So with that $100, you get access to everything that I kind of mentioned to already, which is pretty sweet. But free is always better. So essentially the way that you can do that, guys, is if once you kind of see the value that you get from all these services, if you share this with a few friends and family, right, and you get your first 3 people to actually gonna get started along with you, then essentially it's free. Okay, so once you get 3 people to get it going with you, the company starts paying you a $100 commission. And since your overhead is $100, you're basically breaking even. So you get access to all that stuff that I just mentioned for free, which is pretty good. But it doesn't stop there. What we want to do, guys, is from there is help those first 3 people, because let's face it, those first 3 people are probably going to be people that are close to you, right? Whether it's friends or family. And what we're going to do is you want to share that with them, right? And help them do the exact same thing that you did. So when you do that, and you basically have created 3 teams of 4 people, or basically 12 people, basically what's going to happen there is the company starts paying you a residual income, so this means a monthly income of $600 kind of going forward, which is pretty amazing. So and from there, it kind of just keeps growing. Okay, guys. Now, I've been involved with other home-based businesses in the past, and by far, that's kind of the best kind of income and compensation plan that I've been able to see and generate, for myself. And I believe that the value of just the services alone, completely, are worth just $100 by itself. But if you can make some money with it, why not, right? Many people are very, very open to the idea of sharing and seeing the value that these services actually kind of provide them. Okay, so and it's very easy to kind of be able to build a business, through that. So, guys, I hope I was able to clear that up for you. If you still have any questions, again, like I said, you can add me on Facebook, shoot me a message, or leave me a comment below. Any way you want to, I'll get back to you, so that I can kind of clarify it for you. Or if you're if you're ready to kind of get started, you can go to the Work with Aces tab on on the blog, or down below, and kind of get yourself started. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I didn't make it too long. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, guys, let's get out there and have some fun.